Stage property. Buyers beware. It's a cute little article. It's very vignette-y. And okay, enough messing around. Got to make sure my mic's working. Good. Okay. This article talks about how staging is kind of like an anti-pro staging article. And what it does is talks about things that the reasons why staging works is because it really focuses on the furniture and the decor and the way the place is set up and not the nitty gritty stuff. When you're looking at houses, you want to make sure that you know what you're buying, the good and the bad. Brand new kitchen, nothing's ever perfect. There might be a scratch on the counter, but if you're looking at a decorated kitchen counter and you're looking at flowers and all these little decor things, well, you're not really going to catch. You might not catch the negative things. And that's really what the moral of this article is it's all about presentation and making your house look beautiful and inviting and, oh, I really want to live there. This is a place that I could really live in because it's so beautiful. Although it's just 4 walls and a couple windows, So yes, absolutely true. That's what staging's for. It props up, which is a great euphemism there. It's an industry, and the industry will tell you that it does make you more money. I don't know if that's true or not. Those surveys are always self-serving, but understand it does serve a purpose, right? I have a client right now. We're going to get their house partially staged. You can absolutely do that. If you're living in your house and your furniture is as ragged as mine and smelly as mine, you take out your couch where your dog sleeps, and that you get rid of that dog smell. You get rid of the dog hair. You get rid of all the and my kids grew up on these couches, so they're destroyed. Same thing with other people, right? I had just sold a house on Cedar Grove, and same thing. We did a partial staging, and they actually kept the couch there until they moved out because they got rid of the old couches. They didn't want to move those couches. And that's actually a smart thing. Get rid of the old crap when you're buying a house, less stuff to move, less cost to move, and you take that savings and buy new furniture with it. And hopefully your dog doesn't destroy it. So understand that there's a value of it. Power of the prop. It's absolutely true. It's designed to make you feel flowing and go through and make your house look bright and airy. And, if you have a very boxy house without a house that's not an open floor plan, bright and airy, white or close to white walls really open up and brighten up the house. It does, right? So there you go. We're taught through stagers, through decor, through designers that, staging does help, right? It helps us with the photography. If you take a picture of an empty room, all you see is the corner of a room. It doesn't really give you depth. It doesn't give you purpose. So, when it comes to how much am I going to make back if I spend $5,000 on staging? Well, it's going to help in the marketing. It's going to help buyers understand what the purpose of that room is. It's going to help the whole sales process. It's going to make people want to buy that house versus an empty house. When you have an empty house or an empty room, what is the eye going to focus on? The negative aspects, the cracks in the walls, the extra holes in the walls, the broken floor or the broken electrical plug. Little things that might be negative will really be evident. Whereas staging, and this article tells you, it takes the eye away from the negative and puts it on the positive. Something to think about. And again, these articles are all linked to the source. So this link up here is in my blog. Feel free to go jump through it. 40% of newlyweds ask for down payment help instead of gifts. This is, I did not know this. This is actually pretty smart. Now, Lending Tree, a lender, I have no affiliation with it. They served 1,000 newlyweds to learn how couples balance home buying and wedding planning. And that's kind of like the American tradition, kind of. Not anymore these days, but if you're getting married and you want to also buy a house and take your bride through the threshold, that's something that you always want to do at the same time. Today, it's a lot more difficult. It's a lot more stressful. It's a lot more unaffordable to do both. As a matter of fact, it says here, over half of the surveys said that they had a smaller wedding to afford a bigger home. See that right there. And I can see that, I understand that. There's a certain balance, right? And unless your parents are helping pay for it, for the wedding, and helping pay for the down payment and helping pay for, your mortgage for the next couple of years, and you don't have a budget to worry about, you have to worry about it. You have to become that person where you're paying your mortgage instead of rent. And now you're a homeowner, and that means you have to maintain a home, and that becomes a lot more of a responsibility. 35% of newlywed homeowners say their wedding delayed home buying plans. It's true. Right? If you're thinking, I want to have a May wedding, and then you get married in June, well, the wedding is the priority, and then buying a house is the secondary. But you can do it all at the same time, as long as you know how to balance your budget. Among homeowners married in the past 2 years who made a down payment, 48% requested money to help pay for their down payment instead of a wedding gift. I think I look at my China, and I wish that could have been converted into the down payment. It makes financial sense. It would mean a lot more for you to, and I hate to be materialistic about it, but think about it. If I helped you get your life started with your bride or your groom or whatever, by helping you with a down payment, instead of me spending $500 on dishes that you're going to use once every 5 years, why not? Right? Would you sacrifice the dream honeymoon for a bigger down payment? I probably would. 36% of newlywed homeowners say they found buying a home more stressful, while 33% say wedding planning was more stressful. Yeah, look, it's going to be stressful. Buying a home, selling a home, getting married, it's all stressful, but it's all part of the plan. And if you plan accordingly, you know that there's going to be bumps and bruises. So there you go. This episode is brought to you by the Home Inspection Checklist. Make sure you drop it down, download it, and enjoy those honey-do lists. Get that honey-do lists going and get those repairs done before you sell your home. I tell you, it makes a lot of difference. I have people scurrying around getting stuff. Hey, I need a gardener. Hey, I need a handyman. Hey, I need a new window guy. It's just part of it, that part of the process. Do you have an appliance repair guy? That's me. I got you. I got people for you, right? Just let you know. Mortgage rate today, nothing's really changed. It's gone up and then back down a little bit. So you went up and then back down. 7.05 for a 30-year jumbo and 6.45 for a 30-year VA. 30-year fixed is 6.94. So your spread isn't that far apart. You're like 9/100ths of apart. If you look at the numbers right now at a $2 million house, because we're going to go into what you get for $2 million in Santa Clara County, $400,000 down payment, 30-year fixed, right? And you have great credit. You're looking at 6.5% with less than a point. 6.5% HSBC, 0%. Guys, I swear you can get under 6% if you pay the points down, depending on your plan, right? I'm buying that house in Henderson right now for my parents. I'm buying it through a corporation, so I'm nowhere near 6%. But I have a 2-year hold on it, and I'm going to hold it until then. I didn't put any points down. I'm just going to use it because I need the write-off. So there you go. What you get for $2 million in San Jose, Santa Clara County, California. This is heart of Lincoln Ave in Willow Glen. Not my listing. Lori Ave, $2 million, 3-bedroom, 2-bath, 1,900 square feet, built in 1921. This thing's over 100 years old, guys. Let's open this thing up so you can see it. Spanish Revival. Not original, but 1980s, 1990s kitchen. The appliances were updated to stainless steel, which is nice. And they have that cool hood. Again, that's probably the 1990s. Looks like they have, I can't tell if that looks like it's wallpaper. And then you have a wash room, a laundry room, a door in the master or primary, however you want to call it. This one's nice because it has a slider. Guys, if you're going to do a slider or a French door, get a French door. I'm just telling you, you can open it up. You can't get you can get screens for it. You can get the phantom screens and all that. But having wide open doors would be nice to have. So that would be my suggestion if you're going to spend the money. What in the world is that? What? That looks like it's the side of the house. Side of somebody else's house. It's very possible. You might have a small backyard. It could be a 0 lot line. My house is a 0 lot line. So my property line is on my neighbor's house. And this wall right back here is the property line for my neighbors and mine, right? The advantage is I have a big, huge side yard, but I only have one. And that wall, I have to get permission to paint or do anything to it. So what I did was I put a trellis across it so it doesn't look like an apartment. So this is kind of decorated nicely, right? And it looks fine. Yeah, see, that looks like it's a shed of some sort or maybe a garage. And that's a detached garage. So there you go. There's a nice floor plan. Agent, if this is you, if this is yours, thank you for doing the floor plan. People appreciate floor plans. I think that should be standardized. What you get for $1 million in Santa Clara County, this is Morgan Hill. This is an attached duet, an attached house. So your house is attached to another house. It's not a single family house. I guess it's a single family house, but it's a duet. Kind of a pain in the ass to deal with that. Also belongs to an HOA, $110 a month. So 4-bedroom, 3-bath, 1,600 square feet, built at $1 million, not my listing. And the original list price was 1.25, 1.24, on market almost a year. Well, 3/4 of a year. Yep. Making the market or attracting the market? That's my question. If you're watching this, put in the comments what you think below. And that's pretty much it. I'm not going to do these numbers until the 1st of May. And by the way, I'm on vacation on the 1st of May, so I'll probably get to it. And when I get back, I'll be gone for a couple of weeks, sailing in Grenada. It's going to be amazing. I'll send pictures. But there you go. Nothing's really changed. We're still in a seller's market. This right here, which is, I think, Napa. Don't know why that wants to, yeah, it's Napa. I would say Napa would have to be above the 6-month mark, which makes it a buyer's market for 3 months to make it a buyer's market, just so you know. So I wouldn't go up to Napa and say, hey, I'm going to give you 50 cents on the dollar. Right now, you're getting Monday's 12 County Report. Right now, you're in Napa, you're getting 5 cents or 95 cents on the dollar on average, right? You can't go to a brand new house and say, I'll give you 5 cents or 5% off. You can go in when it's 30, 40, 50 days on market and negotiate. So be aware of that. So there you go. That's it for now. That's it for now. Thanks for watching. I'm Vito with Abitano. We'll see you out there.